Hi everyone, today I am making sweet cornbread for my daughter-in-law. Nothing but sweet would do for my daughter-in-law. Let me show you. What I like about cornbread is that however way you feel about cornbread that day, that's how you make it. Here I am scooping out 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. And then I'm going to scoop out 1 cup of yellow cornmeal. Then to top that off, my sweetness comes from a 1/2 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar lightly packed, and then I'm adding a tablespoon of baking powder along with a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my spatula and get those dry ingredients thoroughly mixed together. Getting out of all the clumps. Now to my dry mix, I'm adding 2 large eggs lightly beaten. And then y'all, I am pouring 2/3 cups of milk. Now I'm going to tell you right now, this was supposed to be whole milk, y'all, but I didn't realize until after I was putting that carton away that was skim milk. So that's what is going into my sweet cornbread today. But y'all, you're either going to use whole milk or buttermilk for this recipe today, y'all. The skim milk didn't hurt it at all, as you will see in the end. So you saw me, what I did, what we missed was 1/3 cup of sour cream, y'all. And thank goodness I'm adding sour cream to this sweet cornbread today. That'll make up for that skim milk I wasn't supposed to be using. And now to top it off is a 1/4 cup of honey that's going right there into the mix. So the last 2 things you just saw me add was a 1/3 cup of sour cream, and here is my 1/4 cup of honey that I am adding to my sweet cornbread batter. And whisking that in, y'all. Now that's not all. I'm also adding 2 capfuls or 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil along with 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Gonna get that all added in. Gonna whisk it around really well. My butter and my vegetable oil. And look at that beautiful batter there, y'all. Now, I am going to set this aside just for a minute and get my cast iron skillet ready, y'all. I'm using an 8-inch cast iron skillet. I greased it lightly with some butter, y'all. And then you see these little butter chunks. That's about a tablespoon of butter. And then I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil to the skillet, whisking it around just a little bit, y'all. Got the oven preheated to 450 degrees, and into that oven it goes just to heat up, y'all. Hot enough so when I pour my batter in, like you see me doing here, then it kind of start to rise up right around the edge. It's a slight rise. You can kind of see it. That lets me know my skillet is nice and hot. Now this is going back into the oven, 425 degrees, y'all, to bake for about 25 minutes. There we go. Into the oven. And then after 25 minutes, y'all, it is coming out looking just like, oh man, I almost say cake, but that's not cake. That is sweet cornbread, honey sweet as a matter of fact. Now I'm taking another pat of butter and I'm just going to Rub that butter on until it melts right there into that lovely crust, y'all. I'm just going to melt it, play around with it like I like to do with my cornbread anyhow, anyway. Yep, until it's all melted. And then I pop out the rest of that honey, y'all. Just like that. And I just drizzle it on, y'all. Know how much I like to drizzle. Now I got that drizzle on, and then yeah, I'm gonna take a little brush and kind of get it nice and even over the top, y'all. And this sweet cornbread, oh yeah, it's ready and good to go. Let's cut into it, y'all. Let's cut it into, because really you can use any kind of milk that you want for this, y'all. That little skim milk that I accidentally used will not make a splatter of difference. As you see me pull it out, look at that. Look how tall and fluffy my sweet cornbread is, y'all. I tell you, that's what you want. Nice golden top and bottom. Okay, yeah. Let you see right here. But that is not enough. Let me tell y'all something. When you bite into your sweet cornbread, you're going to know it's sweet. This is absolutely as sweet as it gets right here. I'm telling you. I'm going to go on and say, y'all, it is honey sweet, because you can definitely taste that honey, y'all. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Yes. Bye-bye.